For the past 5 years, I've trusted Kai Vision Studio with my podcast. And every time, Claudio delivers an exceptional experience. The setup here is flawless. Professional lighting, crystal clear audio, and a custom set that makes every episode look elite. As someone who speaks on leadership, I know how important it is to show up with clarity and confidence. This studio allows me to do just that. The quality here isn't just about the equipment, it's about the environment. Claudio has created a space where I can focus on my message, knowing the production will be sharp, engaging, and professional. In a world flooded with content, standing out matters. And having a studio like this gives me the edge to produce videos and podcasts that truly connect with my audience. If you're serious about creating high-quality content, I can't recommend Kai Visions enough. Claudio makes you feel at home, yet delivers at the highest level. 5 years in, I'm not going anywhere else. This episode is brought to you by Whitaker Garage Doors, your one-stop shop for all things garage doors, proudly based in Peekskill, New York. Your home is a direct reflection of your personal style, and let's face it, your garage doors are the first thing people see when they pull up your driveway. Whether you're looking for the timeless charm of a classic carriage house door or the clean, sleek look of a basic wood finish, Whitaker Garage Doors offers traditional options for every taste and budget. I can personally vouch for their incredible service. When I had my own garage doors done, I was blown away by their timeliness, professionalism, and overall respect for their clients. Jonathan, Cassara, and their entire team are top-notch, and they really go the extra mile to ensure you're happy with the final result. So if you're in the market for a new garage door or need some repairs, give them a call or find them on Instagram at Whitaker_doors. Don't forget to tell them you're a friend of Dave's over at the No Snooze podcast. Whitaker Doors. You won't regret it. Now, back to the epi. Adversity? Bring it. The struggle, I welcome it. Snooze on life, never that. I am Dave Regina, and this is the No Snooze Podcast. Come on. Welcome back, No Snooze Podcast, episode 229. As always, I'm in the booth with my brother, Claudio the Voice Valenzuela, and I am Dave the Body Regina. Today, we're going to talk about my morning routine because it occurred to me that although I mention it a lot, it's something that I've never clearly laid out for you in one episode. I want to be clear on this, though. It took me over a decade to build my morning routine. But now, this routine moves the needle in my life, and it's something I live by. Every single day. That's my goal. One day at a time. It's not to be trendy. It's not a routine based on what influencers are doing. This routine was earned through struggle, self-awareness, and a relentless pursuit of progress. And now, I'd like to take you back to where it all started. One habit, one decision, one domino that changed everything. From my mornings, to my mindset, to my life. And here's the kicker. Even if I miss a step now and then, my system is so locked in, I still feel grounded. Focused, in control. That's the power of habit stacking. That's the compound interest of personal development. Let's go ahead and break it down. Most people don't wake up with intention. They wake up in chaos. They hit snooze. They check their phone. They scroll for 20 minutes. They rush to get dressed. They forget the keys. They skip breakfast. And before 9 a.m., they're already frustrated, behind, and reactive. According to LinkedIn, over 60% of professionals feel overwhelmed before the day even starts. Why? Because they haven't built a system that serves them. They're waking up in response to stress, not on purpose. But your morning, it's either your foundation or your quicksand. And the truth is this: the results you want in life are built in the quiet hours, not when the world is watching, when no one is. Habit 1, the workout. This was my anchor, the first domino that shifted my entire life. Back in high school, as you know, I was battling Crohn's disease, physically drained, mentally overwhelmed, emotionally exhausted. But there was one thing I could still control: movement. The gym became more than a place. It became law. And by college, working out wasn't something I did. It was part of who I was. Every single day, I made the decision to move my body, no matter what else was going on. Not for abs, not for likes, but to prove to myself that I could do hard things even when everything in me wanted to quit. It gave me control. It lowered my stress. It gave me discipline. It built identity. The first time you keep a promise to yourself, it changes you. For me, that started with the gym. And if you feel stuck right now, overwhelmed, unsure where to begin, start here. Just 30 minutes of movement. Make it simple. Make it yours. Make it non-negotiable. Then do it again tomorrow. The first habit you keep might just be the one that saves you. Habit 2, the first stack: bed, workout, water. After the workout became automatic, something clicked. I realized one habit makes the next one easier. And that's when I picked up a book in 2017 that changed my perspective. Make Your Bed by Admiral William McRaven. He said, if you want to change the world, start by making your bed. Not because it's a task, but because it's a tone setter, a symbol of personal excellence. From that day forward, I made my bed the moment I stood up. Before the gym, before coffee, before anything. Now I had 2 anchors: move my body and make my bed. Then came water. I heard it everywhere just like you. Drink a gallon a day. But at first, it was sloppy, inconsistent, forgetful, until I built a system. Now, I prep my Yeti the night before and leave it on my dresser, so it's waiting for me when I wake up. This is when I discovered habit stacking. My mornings started to look like this. Water was prepped, my bed was made, and my body moved. 3 small wins, 3 disciplines stacked, and suddenly my mornings went from chaos to compound momentum. And the truth? What starts as one small promise can evolve into a powerful identity. Habit 3, feeding my mind. This one was subtle, but massive. I used to blast rap in the gym. It got me hyped, felt strong. But then I realized I was using my most creative, high-energy moments to consume noise. So I made the shift. I started listening to podcasts, sermons, business content, leadership talks. I swapped hype for help in the gym, in the car, first thing in the morning. I was now feeding my mind. And now I don't wait for motivation. I program it. I don't hope for clarity. I seek it. Because what goes in early determines what comes out later. You want better language? Listen to better words. You want to lead? Start your day with wisdom. You want peace? Feed your system peace before the world throws chaos at you. Try it. Just 1 week. Replace noise with nourishment and watch what happens. Habit 4. This one's CV's favorite. 10 pages a day. This one started by accident. Summer before college basketball season, our coach assigned 2 books. I rolled my eyes. But instead of complaining, I did the math. 600 pages, 10 pages a day, I'd be done early. It worked. Even on off days, I could do 10. And that's when I learned the power of daily bite-sized commitments. Since then, I read 10 pages a day for well over a decade. Mindset, money, leadership, faith, communication. That simple discipline has shaped how I think, how I speak, and how I lead. Now, my reading centers around the Bible, but the habit of reading a few pages, it's still there. You don't need to read a book a week. Just read something every week. Start with 5 pages, a quote, a paragraph, anything that stretches you. Because leaders aren't born, they're built through learning. And learners are readers. Habit number 5, the hot and cold stack. I used to dabble in the sauna, but now it's locked into my routine, 4 to 6 days a week. 20 minutes, no phone, no distractions, just stillness, sweat, and clarity. Why? Physically, better recovery, detox, blood flow. Mentally, less stress, more clarity, and space to think. Then comes the cold. Right after the sauna, I go straight into a cold shower. No warm-up, just discomfort by design. But before it came a non-negotiable, I would only do 10 deep breaths at the end of the shower. And that's how it started. So don't think you have to jump all in. But the benefits are great. It fires your nervous system. It sharpens your mindset. It builds what most people avoid: emotional control under stress. This is leadership training. The best part about those 3? Same gym, same space, no extra time. I lift for the body, hit the sauna for the mind, and hit the cold for the spirit. This is how you stack growth into your routine until it becomes automatic. This is how you remind yourself, I don't fold under pressure. I train in it. Habit 6, the night prep system. This one's not flashy, and you won't see it on a highlight reel, but it's one of the most pivotal habits I've ever built. My morning routine starts the night before. I lay out my gym clothes. I set my work clothes aside. I prep my protein shake. I fill my Yeti. I load the coffee machine. It takes 5 minutes, but it saves 30 the next morning. No scrambling, no wasted decisions, just flow. Because the less you have to think, the more you can lead. Preparation beats willpower every single time. Willpower fades. Motivation fades. Systems stay ready. Leadership does not start when the sun rises. It starts the night before. So if you want to stop rushing and start rising, prep your environment. Rig the game in your favor. Darren Hardy said it best. Small, smart choices, repeated consistently over time, create radical difference. What I've built isn't motivational. It's a machine. And you don't need to build it all today. Start with 1 brick, then stack the next, then evolve it. Even if I miss a habit or 2, I've still poured 2 hours into myself before most people even wake up. And that's how leaders are built. In the quiet, in the dark, in the hours no one sees. So here's the challenge. Start tonight, not tomorrow. Lay out your clothes, fill your water jug, and set your intention. Then tomorrow, commit to just one thing. Work out, read, Prep a healthy meal. Whatever it is, just start. Because the routine that changes your life, it starts with one habit. And let your system become your success. You do not need a perfect morning. You need a system that compounds. I hope you found value in today, and if you did, I'd be so grateful if you shared the show with somebody you care about. And as always, you can shop the latest merch at nosnoozeshop.com. And until next time, stop snoozing,
Get up and get after it.
and get that routine going, baby.
Thank you guys for tuning in. That's another epi in the books. You can follow us on Instagram at No Snooze Podcast and leave us a 5-star review wherever you listen to us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, No Snooze. Shop the latest merch at nosnoozeshop.com. Come on.